Moving further to the next concept, that is meteorology. Okay. So what is meteorology? The science that studies the interrelationships between the various components of air, natural cycles, geological movements of the earth and climate is called as meteorology. So what does it do? It includes the study of storms, clouds, rainfall, thunder, lightning, etc. And depending on this study, where they study the weather forecast. So all the related things to climate and weather, they are study. That study that is done is known as meteorology. So we have the Indian Meteorological Department, which provides us with weather and climatic information for a particular day and date. So there are various instruments that are used. You all can see the images and the names of the instruments that are used to measure the weather, the various factors that are related to weather like temperature, pressure. All these are measured using the instruments through which we can forecast the weather. So there is thermometer that help us measure the temperature. There is anemometer which will help us measure the wind speed. There is hygrometer to measure humidity. There is rain gauge to calculate and measure the amount of rain. There is wind vane to determine the wind direction. Snow gauge. All these instruments measure the factors that determine weather, that is temperature, pressure, wind speed, etc. And with the help of this, we can forecast weather and climatic conditions. So just information that March 23 is known as the World Meteorological Day, that is March 23. So as you all can see, you all have seen such weather forecast. We get it in our mobile phones also nowadays, which help us understand whenever we plan something. It is easy for us to plan for a day ahead with knowing the weather forecast for days prior to what we know. So this is what help us to go. If you want to go out for a trip, we can go through these weather conditions and plan our trip accordingly. So there are various technology and equipments that help us predict the weather conditions, and we get these weather conditions in this type. So the World Meteorological Organization, abbreviated as WMO, is specialized agency of the United Nations responsible for promoting international cooperation on atmospheric science, climatology, hydrology and geophysics. So all the related concepts are dealt by them. The Indian Meteorological Department, that is IMD, is an agency of the Ministry of Earth Sciences of the Government of India. It is the principal agency responsible for meteorological observations. So as I told you, meteorology is the study of interrelationships between the various components of air, natural cycles, geological movements. So with the help of all these studies, they predict and forecast weather. IMD is headquartered, its main head office is in Delhi and operates hundreds of observation stations across India and Antarctica. Regional offices are at Mumbai, Kolkata, Nagpur and Pune. So IMD, the Indian Meteorological Department, provides its weather and climate related information to various departments such as aviation, shipping, fisheries, agriculture, irrigation, marine oil exploration and production, mass communication, media. All these departments are provided information about the weather and climatic conditions by the IMD, that is India Meteorological Department. Now there are few models which help us, which are used to predict the weather and climatic condition. So to move forward with the first model, that is the monsoon model. Now what is this monsoon model? Monsoon models can produce very accurate forecast of rainfall during monsoon season. So this is particularly related to monsoon, that is rains in India. The India Meteorological Department and Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology work towards designing and developing various monsoon models. So just to give you all information, in 1990s, Dr. Vasantrao Govarikar developed a monsoon model based on 16 worldwide climatic parameters. This model was in use from 1990 to 2002. So such models are developed which help us predict various conditions related to weather and climate. This is specifically related to monsoons, that is monsoon model. Now in this also we have types of monsoon models, namely mathematical model, holistic model and statistical model. We'll deal with them individually, starting with mathematical model. So numerical weather predictions. Weather predictions that are done on numerical basis uses this mathematical models of the atmosphere and oceans to predict the weather based on current weather conditions. Though first attempted in the 1920s, it was not until the advent of computer simulation in the 1950s that numerical weather predictions produced realistic results. So all these are based on the use of computers. Now how does this model work? So mathematical model takes into account estimates of current weather related events and ongoing physical interactions between them. Okay, so data about current climatic parameters is mathematically analyzed with the help of Param supercomputer, and monsoon predictions are done based on the data generated. So numerical data that is generated, with the help of that they predict the climatic and weather conditions of that area. So this was all about mathematical model and also known as dynamic model. This is the image of supercomputers. Just have a look to how they look. These are supercomputers which are used. Moving to the next model, that is holistic model. In holistic model, what is happening? Predictions are based upon those parameters used in other models which have the greatest effect on the monsoon. The collective outcome of various models is considered in a holistic way to predict monsoon. So this is not dependent on any one parameter. They consider the parameters of all the models, the parameters which have affected adversely, which has the more impact. They've taken into the entire picture and then predictions are made. So hence the name holistic, which means taking into account the predictions of all the models. And the third and the last type of model is statistical model. So in the statistical model, current climatic observations in a regions are compared with earlier parameters such as oceanic temperature, atmospheric pressure, and the nature of the monsoon rainfall for several years. This earlier data is then comparatively analyzed by statistical methods and predictions are made about the monsoon in the present conditions. So this is all about the statistical model. Now what has happened, we've seen that now recently there has also led to development of new models also. So what do we see, that there are new models also being developed at IITM, that is Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorological, which works at two levels, namely designing new models and also developing new technology. The main focus is on the development of the radar system and satellite technology system. Okay, moving further, any meteorological model depends upon the interrelationship between parameters used in that model and the results expected from it. However, as these interrelationships with reference to the ocean and atmosphere are never constant, meteorological models needs to be changed continuously. So every time there is a need that we keep on using new models, there are changes to be brought about to predict proper weather and climatic conditions. So let's revise what we've studied in the part 1 of this video. We've studied about weather. What do we mean by weather? What are the factors that are determined by the weather? That is, weather depends on which factors. We studied about climate. We've studied the difference between the two, that is weather and climate. We've seen how the climate is affected by favorable and unfavorable conditions. the ways to minimize unfavorable climatic effect. Then we've seen the importance of climate and weather in the living world, so with varied examples. And lastly, we also studied about meteorology, how the Indian Meteorological Department functions, how it provides information about weather and climate to various other departments such as aviation, shipping, agriculture, irrigation, marine oil exploration and production, and mass communication, media, etc. And lastly, we also studied about the types of monsoon models, namely mathematical model, holistic model and statistical model. I hope you all have enjoyed learning with me. Thank you.